That $4 coffee in your hand? It's not a $4 purchase. It's a six-figure one. Here's the math nobody does. Spend $4 a day on coffee for 30 years, and instead of just drinking coffee, you've quietly thrown away somewhere between $200,000 and $1 million. I'm going to show you exactly how and why this one habit is the clearest window into how money actually works. The setup. A $4 cup is never just $4. Let's start with the part everyone gets wrong. You don't spend $4 on coffee. You spend $4 today, $4 tomorrow, $4 the next day, forever. That's $28 a week, $120 a month, roughly $1,460 a year. Over 30 working years, that's about $44,000 just in coffee. That alone shocks people. But here's the thing. $44,000 is the smallest version of this number. The real engine, compound interest. Because the true cost isn't the coffee you bought, it's what that money could have become. This is compound interest, and it's the only financial concept that genuinely earns the word magic. When you invest money, you earn returns, not just on the original money, but on the returns those returns already earned. Money, making money, making money. Here's the clean example. $1,460 a year invested at a 7% average return. That's roughly what the stock market has returned over long stretches of history. Run it for 30 years, and that daily coffee habit becomes over $140,000. At a more aggressive 10%, you're looking at around $240,000. And if that money went into a retirement account with any kind of employer match, or you invested a bit more aggressively in your early years, the $1 million version of this story isn't an exaggeration. It's just arithmetic. Why we don't see it. The Latte Factor. So why do smart people keep doing this? Because the cost is invisible. Financial author David Bach called this the Latte Factor. The idea that small, automatic recurring spending is the silent killer of wealth. Not because a coffee is irresponsible, but because your brain is wired to feel a $4 loss today and completely numb to a $200,000 loss spread across 3 decades. This is why budgets fail and just spend less never works. You can't feel a habit's true cost, so the money leaks, one coffee, one subscription, one delivery fee at a time. The stack. Coffee is just the example. And here's the part that matters more than coffee. This principle stacks across everything you buy on autopilot. That $15 streaming bundle, same math. The $15 subscription becomes $412,000 video I made, same engine. DoorDash twice a week instead of cooking. A new phone every 2 years. A $60 monthly gym membership you use twice a month. Add them together and you're not leaking a few dollars. You're leaking a future. I'm not going to tell you to cancel everything and live like a monk. That's miserable and misery doesn't last. What I want you to do is pick, consciously, which of these actually make your life better and cut the ones that don't. The fix. Pay yourself. First. There's a simple system that beats willpower, and it's called pay yourself first. The day you get paid, move money to your future self before you spend $1 on your present self. Even $50 a month, the exact number from another of my videos, compounds into over $100,000 across a career. You don't need to be rich to start. You need to start to ever get rich. That's the whole trick. Make the default automatic. You can't spend money that was never in your checking account. The payoff. Reframe the habit. So here's how I want you to think about that coffee going forward. Every $4 you don't spend today isn't saving $4. It's investing roughly $40 of your future self's money. Flip the frame, and the math stops being depressing and starts being powerful. You don't have to give up the coffee. You have to choose it, knowing what it actually costs. Most people never get that choice because they never see the number. CTA. If this clicked for you, drop a comment. What's the one small habit you'd never give up? I read all of them,
And if you want the system behind all of this, how to actually start investing even with $50, hit subscribe because that's the next video.